particularly, I mean, the habeas corpus situation, but also the three colleagues that you have from New Jersey who I spoke with earlier.
Yeah, let's take a step back at what's going on in the world, right? We've got Doge going around taking people's private data and being able to track them down. Then we've got ICE going around putting bags on people's heads, sending them to El Salvador, even if they're here legally. And now in a situation like this, I mean, I had a constituent who was a Trump voter, American citizen, who was detained. So if you take away habeas corpus, what's going to happen to American citizens in some cases? They won't have the ability to defend themselves and prove that they're even citizens. I know Democrats and Republicans who are concerned about this, and this is not constitutional, and this is bad for our democracy and bad for our country.
What does the polling tell you, particularly for people who voted for Trump?
Yeah, I mean, right now, this is the issue where Trump's base is still the most behind him. You will see weakness in polling around things like the economy or tariffs or other things that Trump has done. But this is one issue where he feels very empowered. Now, it's interesting. Every time he gives an interview where he's asked about, are you going to defy a court order? He's clearly very sensitive about this topic. He always says, I'm not going to defy a court order. I'm not going to defy a court order. But it's clear that his administration wants to go up to the very limits of what the law will allow to do what he believed his base sent him to do, which is to enforce the immigration laws of this country and get what he viewed as a crisis of illegal immigration under control following the Biden presidency.
I couldn't help notice, too, that they also mentioned, DHS mentioned they're going to go after members of Congress as well. And, you know, I just look at this and I say, you know, as a member of Congress, if I'm going to be put behind bars for trying to stand up for the constitutional rights of my constituents, for standing up for civil liberties, like, bring it on. Because this is ridiculous what they're doing right now.
You know, everybody, both sides are benefiting from this politically. The people who are liberal congressmen in safe districts want this fight with Trump. But you notice there was one New Jersey congresswoman who wasn't there at Newark yesterday. That's Nellie Pooh, because she represents a district that Trump won. And she's been to the border with these same group of members. So both sides are sort of saber rattling. And I don't think in the end that the president's going to get rid of habeas corpus, and he shouldn't. But he should keep the focus on immigration because it's working. We're seeing less than 10,000 people cross the border illegally every month. Under Joe Biden, it was 150,000. So he wants this fight. He'd rather have a fight over this than other things.
I'm going to make a hard turn to the issue of taxes, because this coming week we are going to see a formal proposal from House Republicans on this big, beautiful bill that we keep hearing about. And so the question is, at this point, there are lots of questions, but one of the most intriguing questions, and I'll start with you here, is on taxes. Whether or not, as the president floated to the House Speaker, the taxes on the most wealthy Americans should go up in order to help pay for a lot of things, or whether that is anathema to enough Republicans.
I think Republicans need to be very clear that we have to pass this bill to stop the Democratic tax increase. Democrats are going to vote for every American's taxes to go up because they're going to vote against this bill at the end of the year. The standard deduction is going to double. The child tax credit, if you're taking that right now, you get $2,000 per child. It's going to drop to $1,000. We have to draw a really bright line and say Democrats want taxes to go up. We don't.
I mean, I think that what's also happening is there are massive cuts to Medicaid and food assistance and things that are critical in our, in our country. And I think that you are already seeing prices go up for Americans across the board. Small businesses, as you were talking about in New Hampshire, for example, already increasing prices. And you can't blame Democrats for that. That is a result of Donald Trump's tariff policy. And so I think that Democrats right now are really hammering these cuts to Medicaid, these cuts to food assistance, all these things that are going to impact Americans, while Donald Trump said he was going to bring prices down.
And Congressman, one of the political arguments in letting those tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans expire is to take the issue away from you and your fellow Democrats.
I mean, what Sochi said was right. I mean, the reality is they are trying to take away people's access to care in order to give tax cuts to the very wealthiest corporations, many of whom didn't even ask for it. I mean, the proposals I've seen now are actually lowering the middle class tax cuts. We haven't heard anything about protecting the state and local tax deduction. The reality is that this is policy that's very unpopular, and that's why instead of voting on Medicaid cuts this past week, we voted on the Gulf of Mexico bill, right? That's their priorities right now this past week. That was the last bill I voted on. And so that's where we are right now, and they're going to continue to see this is unpopular with the American people.
Keeping taxes low on the middle class is one of the top priorities for this Republican Congress. The challenge is, how do you pay for it? And where is the give and take here? And this is one of the things that has been really fascinating about the Trump era of the GOP, is on the one hand, he's a very powerful unifying force. He can get Republicans to vote for a lot of things that might be testing their ideological boundaries. On the other hand, he's also created a new party with voters who don't necessarily mind raising taxes on the wealthy. And so it has created a very interesting dynamic within the GOP.
Thank you all for coming in, especially on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to both of you and to the mothers of your children. And it is my favorite day of the year. I do want to wish all of the moms in the State of the Union family a happy Mother's Day. Our executive producer, Rachel